Hello! Welcome back to our show. My name's Natalie.
My name's Stephanie.
And welcome back to a good podcast. We are going to get in here and get right to it, and we're going to invite our very special guest. Her name is Kyndra Crump, and she is a comedian, and I wish I could... There we go. Hi, can you hear us?
I can hear you guys. How you all doing?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Pretty good. I'm over here playing these cat and mouse games with this cat. Hold on, let me show you. Tony? Come here. Hi, Tony. Oh, now you want me to pet you.
Oh.
All right, get out of here. All right, freaking cat. Yeah, I try to pet her, but she just runs away. Do you guys like cats, or you don't care?
Yes. I think you're more a cat person than I am. But
Yeah.
I guess.
I wish I could get a cat, but we're getting ready to RV, and I thought that we could do it, but now that
Maybe
I don't think so. I don't know.
It's all right. I've had her for 3 years and about ready for her expiration date. So.
I was gonna say, do you think you could live with your cat in an RV? You think that's a good idea? No.
I don't know. I'm already tired of her anyway as a whole. But I mean, hey, it's okay. She was meowing, I think, at 6 o'clock this morning for me to come play with her, and I'm like, bro, what are you doing?
It is too early. That's way too early.
I am afraid that if we put a litter box in the RV, that if we turn too fast, it'll fly across the RV.
Litter box in an RV does not sound like a good time at all.
How was you all's day?
It was good. We ran a bunch of errands. We were very busy. I got my hair redone, so it was a good day.
We went to a little creek in our little town. It was really fun. I couldn't buy. I'm currently broke.
How much do they charge? How much do they charge to get your hair redone?
I think it's $70.
They try to make you pay for their mortgage? What's going on with that?
I don't know.
$70?
Yeah, I think like $70, or like if I get it cut, it's like $75. But usually,
what'd you get done today?
I just got my roots done. They were out.
They
were out. I needed to get it done like 2 weeks ago and couldn't.
Okay.
I tried to get done next week, but then that ended up being January the 1st, and I knew I was going to be way too hungover to be doing a hair appointment at 9 o'clock in the morning. And last week we had a big old snowstorm, and nobody could get out anywhere.
Yeah, we should have some snow tomorrow, so it should be fun.
Snow tomorrow.
I'm in the South. I'm in Atlanta, born and raised.
Kentucky. I think we're like 6 hours from Atlanta, because we went there a couple years ago.
We went for a concert.
I think it was like 6 or 6.5 hours.
Who'd you guys go see?
Greta Van Fleet.
Yeah.
Like I know who that is. Okay. All right.
They're a rock band. I think, where were they at?
I
don't remember where they were.
They were at like an actual theater. It was like
the Fox Theater.
That's what it was. Yeah.
That's where we went.
Okay, Fox Theater. Okay.
We liked it.
I don't recall when's the last time I've been to the Fox Theater, but.
What did you do for New Year's?
Y'all didn't watch my story. I was down. Oh, on the New Year. Oh, okay. Well, before the New Year, I was like in the bed, like because I was sick.
Oh God.
Sick.
What'd you have?
I think it's called COVID, but when when I went to go get tested, they said, "Oh, you don't have it," while I'm coughing up my lungs and spitting up everything. You know, they say I don't have it, but I'm like, oh, okay. So yeah, it probably was just the flu, which is the same as COVID. But I went and I decided to go and get some fresh air, and I was by MLK's, like the Ebenezer Baptist Church and some of the center on the actual First, and then I walked into homeless population. I'm like, oh my gosh, yep, I'm not walking no more. So yeah, it was a mess. It was a mess, but it was cool. It was cool.
I'm glad you didn't get in too much trouble. I feel like we had a good old time.
We did. We went to a gay bar in Lexington, which is a bigger city in Kentucky, and they gave us free champagne, and they did drag, and it was really fun. It was great.
Okay, gay bar. I haven't been to a gay bar.
You should go. They're really fun. Everybody's really nice.
You have a good time.
And I don't know. I wasn't expecting there to be drag,
No, we had no idea. We just get up there. I think we'd only been in there for like 2 minutes. And they were like, "Okay, we're getting ready to do a drag show."
Yeah, it was
and I was very excited.
Okay, well that's, you know what, I wouldn't mind going, you know, just to say hey, I went. I would like to go to Pride one day, just to say hey.
It's really fun.
It's so much fun.
It's really fun. There's usually drag shows there too, and like vendors and all kinds of stuff. I don't know. It's really fun, but there is also usually protesters.
Yeah.
Watch out for that.
Just steer clear of all that.
Wait, steer clear of what?
Protesters at Pride.
So what do do they? So if I get into a fight with them, then what happens?
You'll beat them for sure. That's one thing.
It's usually just people with.
Yeah,
and we went to the one. Was it in Louisville or Lexington?
It was in Lexington.
We went to one in Lexington. There was a bunch of protesters with signs, and there was a guy that was like preaching.
He had his Bible.
He had like on a microphone. He was preaching at like the Pride Festival. But then there were people like singing against him, so you could hear him. I don't know. It was,
as long as a protester doesn't hit you with one of their signs, you'll be all good, because they have like 3-tiered signs. It's like
big signs. They're like, "You're going to hell."
It's like huge 2x4 and like 3 different posters, and they can whack you good with one of them. I feel like
people need to find something better to do. Like, it's not that serious.
So bored. They're so bored and so sad.
But
it's not that serious. But okay.
No.
We had a little pride in our little town. There were protesters, but their signs were all spelled.
Yeah. They're from a little hick town, and they thought they were going to get out there and say something, but
it was just
you couldn't even read them.
Old men with like signs that you couldn't read.
It's like Bible verses and shit, but they're all spelled wrong.
You can't misspell a Bible verse, man. Come on now.
Yeah, I mean, you have like a word for word study guide there for you.
Oh, there you're gonna read that.
They probably can't actually read.
But
yeah. So I want to talk. I know you're like a comedian, right?
I am. I try to be.
Listen. We watched some of your stuff before, and it was so funny. We were having a great time. What got you into comedy? When did you start doing that, and how did you get started?
So, I started in 2016. A lot of people kept telling me I was funny, you know, and they say you need to go ahead and get your name out there, you know, because I learned that, especially with kids, man, kids will tell me I was funny, and there's 3 things that don't lie. It's children, a drunk man, and leggings, okay? And so with that being said, I started in 2016 via Snapchat, and then I started posting my videos late 2017, early 2018 on IG, and then I started jumping on people's podcasts October 2020, and then here I am.
You've grown like a
800 plus podcasts later. Over 800.
800?
Over.
Dang. That is a lot.
God. I feel like this is all you're doing, like throughout 2017 till now. You're just being on podcasts. That is so many.
No. It was like 2020. Like I was just doing podcasts. Like 20. Yes, 800 since 2020.
Oh my gosh. You've been really busy.
Yeah, you know, like, hey, I mean, it's cool, you know. I just thought that at some point I was gonna make it, but I'm not. That's why I still work for the white man 3 days out the week. So
big audience, though.
Yeah,
it's definitely getting there.
Yeah,
I mean, it's my audience is full of men who just, I guess, you know, lust after me. Which I'm like, sir, don't you have a wife? Why don't you lust after her? You're not attractive. You have no money. What are you doing?
Exactly.
Can you please stop? But hey, you know, they support, and they'll just stalk my page, and I'm like, okay.
Well, I mean,
as long as their support,
I guess. I don't know.
That's it. Hey, listen, as long as you repost my videos, you check up on me every now and again, not every day. Hey, how you been, sir? We just spoke 2 days ago. Don't you how you been, me?
You have people like private messaging you about that stuff?
They'll literally be like, how you been? I'm like, bro, I just talked to you 3 days ago. Okay, it hasn't been 3 months, hasn't been 3 years. Can you please, like, come on now? But hey, you know, it's okay.
I think you have like what, 3,000 or 4,000 subscribers on YouTube?
Speak it into existence so it can be 4,000 by the time this episode airs. Like, but right now it's 3.93. It's close to 4,000.
That's very close. It is so hard to get subscribers on YouTube. We are trying our damnedest to. It is so hard.
Well, so my method, what I've always done, like, I learned men will support you faster than women will support you, and vice versa. If you're looks, attraction doesn't really matter, because there are people out there who aren't attractive, and beauty is an eye of the beholder. But if you're just a woman in a man's DM, in their mind, a lot of them will think that you are trying to give them the draws. And so if you just have a conversation with them and say, hey, listen, I got a video, if you like it, you can try this approach. Hey, I got a video, if you like it, please subscribe, and if not, it's okay. Thank you for checking out the video. Add a view to it. Stuff like that. You can try that approach. Me, I show my areola and it gets subscribers.
Oh my gosh.
I see like several people do that, and we have several people that DM us like their episodes and stuff. I've never done that before.
No.
We've not tried that.
So. Yeah, just if I would say, what I would start doing is I would just randomly slide into guys' DMs. You don't even have to follow them. Just you can slide in their DM and say, hey, how are you doing? Yes, I'm a real person. You don't have to worry about me trying to do no cash flip. I'm not a bot. All that type of stuff. I'm trying to gain some more subscribers on my YouTube. Could you check out this video? If you like it, subscribe. If not, it's okay.
Yeah. We do.
And just copy and paste.
Yeah. We get a lot of messages, people like putting out podcast episodes, and they'll message us. And I'm sure, they do this for like hundreds of people. It's probably all their followers. But they're like, hey, just came out with a new podcast episode. Blah, 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 blah. This is what it's about. Check it out or whatever. And usually I ignore them, which I guess is why I don't do it. Because I know I always ignore them. But some people
don't ignore them.
Exactly. They click on it.
Maybe we ought to do that.
Maybe we ought to do that. I'm going to write this down.
Maybe we already started doing this.
I didn't write that. Oh. Have you ever done like stand up? I know you obviously.
I have. I did stand up for 2 months straight. And you know what's crazy, right? So the promoter who I started doing stand up, like I would go see him like every single week and perform there. You know what? I ain't done stand up since like the second week of December. This brother ain't hit me up, say, hey, are you coming back? He ain't hit me up not once. I'm like, brother, I am sitting here hyping you up on the stage each week. I'm like, bro, this feel like a job. Folks like you at first, and then all of a sudden, like, not even like you. They'll work with you at first, like your coworkers. Then once you leave the job, nobody gives a damn about you no more. I'm like, bro, you ain't gonna check on me, make sure I'm okay. You ain't gonna say, hey, you coming back? You ain't doing none of that. None.
Street. Is it two-way street?
I was going, put the cooch on your sideburn, okay? But you did not want to hit me up. But you know what? I think he's in his 40s, so I think he's at the age where he's like, hey, you want to get this or you not. I'm not gonna try to go after you. And I'm like, brother, you know what time it is, okay? You know what time it is, but it's okay. I'll be back and doing some stand up in May.
What's it like to do stand up? Do you get like so nervous, or does it come easy to you?
When I do it's a 5-minute set. And when I do my little 5 minutes, it's cool. It's not hard at all. I be having fun with it.
I couldn't do it.
I think you could do it.
I can't. I have terrible stage fright, I think. That's what
you gotta start in a small room. If you have like 7 people, then hey, you'll be good.
As long as they're all my friends, then they'll laugh anyway.
You should do it. You should write some material.
Those aren't your friends, and if they laughing at everything that you say, nobody's gonna tell you the truth and be like, sis, that was bad. Nobody, you don't have nobody.
They would tell me, but maybe
if it was bad, I don't think it would be.
I don't know.
So give me a joke. You give me a joke real quick. Just one joke you can think off the top of your head.
Okay, I got it.
And I'll give you guys a joke too.
Lose your mind. What did the peanut butter on the inside of the Reese cup say to the chocolate on the outside of the Reese cup?
What did you say?
We should start a podcast.
I don't think so.
I didn't get it. Say it. Start. Wait, what?
What the? Okay, this is bad. If I actually explain it, it's bad. The peanut butter on the inside of the Reese cup. What did they say to the chocolate on the outside of the Reese cup?
We should start a podcast. So how
I think that's funny.
no, how's it start a pod? Okay, Okay. But how did they going to start a podcast?
They buy a microphone on Amazon and they get to it.
Okay. All right. Got it. Okay. All right. Okay. I
don't know what to talk about.
Any other jokes? Give me one more.
No. That's literally all I got.
All right. I got one for you. Here's a dad joke. What do you call a dog with no legs?
What? Oh, I don't know.
Nothing. He ain't gonna come anyway.
I've seen some dogs. I've seen them run with just two.
I think you're saying with no legs.
Sometimes they got a little wheelchair on the back. Have you ever seen that?
Yeah.
Sometimes they got a little wheelchair on the back and they'll get around.
They will. Mm-hmm.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
I've been told that I should do stand up. There's like a little bar downtown where we're at that does open mic nights every Wednesday, and I've had 2 or 3 or 4 people tell me I should get up there, but
you should do it.
I don't think it's gonna work out.
I think it would be funny.
You try it. Just try it. Let them know, hey, this is my very first time doing stand up. Hopefully you all laugh. If not, catch a Charlie horse.
Oh,
there you go. I just started you off with a line. Let them know.
That's a good point. She just started me off with that.
There it is. I mean, if you want me to be your ghostwriter, I can tell you what to say. But a lot of it's not gonna be like probably truthful. I mean, it'll be truthful, but it won't be like part of your life. Like you can like okay, you can say something like to all the women out there with very big clits, quit asking for head. Nobody's gonna suck that dick, ma'am. So there you go. You can use that. And then start talking about, like, you know, women saying, man, some things that that doesn't make any sense for y'all to ask that. You know what else don't make no sense? Women with, like, childish breasts and really big asses, like your breasts look like the cookies that finished baking in the oven. You know, so something like that. I don't know.
I can't come up with I don't think. I can't come up with that stuff.
Well, you gotta write it down.
I know, but she's just coming. This is off the dome. This is off the dome.
I'll just audio message you that, and I mean that'll be like 30 seconds, but you guys still figure out something else to say though.
Yeah, because I'll just save it
and just talk about your vagina. Say, just let you guys know, not all white people have a vagina that looks like roast beef. Definitely not mine. I don't know. Make a racist joke.
Not everybody.
Mine looks very delectable. I'm gonna tell you how delectable it looks. I got a snapper. You know what snapper means?
What?
Okay, so you can't use that then. All right, so no, basically a snapper means like it's like you got like a really great vagina like that makes men like come in under 5 minutes.
Oh.
You gotta hype yourself up, you know, even if it might not be true. You gotta say I got a snapper. Like I got guys outside my window. They with a boombox on top like of their head, like tell me to come back, like they want me because I just it's that good.
Got the snapper. Got the snapper. Oh my gosh. I don't think I can get up there in public and say that. Just grab the mic and start screaming, I have a snapper! I have a snapper.
Will anybody know it?
No. Well, see, that's why I can't use it. I don't think anybody will know.
Or you can just like I said, just say, hey, listen, I got receipts, man. I one of them is in prison. He's probably gonna be calling me again. Like he just keeps getting my number. He's on. I don't know how he keeps getting. You know, whatever it might be. Like something in that realm.
Yeah. Oh goodness. Well, I think that's all the time we got for this episode. Thank you so much for coming on. We really appreciate it. This was such a fun time. Go ahead, because we're gonna post this on YouTube and then obviously upload this as the podcast. Go ahead and tell everybody where they can find you on Instagram, YouTube, all that.
Well, y'all can find me on the corner, but while I'm not on the corner, I'm on Instagram. The Kyndra Crump Show. So the isn't the Kyndra CRU M as in Mary P's and Paul Show. Not with no money, so I'm not no fake ass ASAP Rocky. Okay, SHOW. My YouTube is Kyndra Crump Kyndra CRUMP. And don't mind my hair; it's about to get retwisted on Wednesday, thank God, because I'm like, man, look at my hair, man. Look, it's growing an afro on top of my. This is bull crap. I don't even have no baby hair. Look at this BDB right here. It's bull crap. Look, bald spot. Got time for that. I want somebody to run their hands through my hair, man. I can't even do it because you gonna get your hands. All right, I gotta go now. Thank you. Y'all be good now. Take care. Thank you for having me.
Okay.
Oh, goodness.
That was Miss Kyndra Crump herself, ladies and gentlemen. You know what was really funny?
What? What was really funny? Tell me.
All the vagina jokes.
And you get
No, that's not
Oh.
it. It's it was the big clip part. Because
You're tell the whole world.
no. Anyway,
Start screaming.
well, anyway, fried chicken. Fried chicken. We're gonna do a review of this Beyond Chicken. Okay. This was an awful segue. Hang on. Rewind.
Well, we're already here.
Okay. She did not like my joke either, but that was fine.
I think that joke is so funny.
Really funny.
It's so funny.
Okay,
Anyway.
so first thing on the agenda, we've got a jam-packed episode, okay? That was Miss Kyndra Crump. Thank you so much for coming on the show. And I don't have a big clit. That's for sure. Okay. The second part is we're going to review this Beyond Fried Chicken. I'm all tore up
Here,
over
we
that.
can turn it.
No, we can't.
We
Because
can't?
in the video, when we post this on YouTube, it'll look different.
Dang it.
We're going to
Anyway.
review this chicken. This is fake chicken, plant-based, made from plants, okay? First off, this box, 10 out of 10. Great job.
Really like the
Green.
packaging.
I think it's great.
Green for plants.
Now, let's get these fuckers out and review how they look. Do they look appetizing? I don't know.
How do they look? Do you like it?
No. Do you?
I mean, they just look like a chicken nugget.
This does not look like a chicken nugget.
I think it does.
It looks a little weird. I've never eaten anything like this before. I've never tried a Beyond Burger. I've never tried Beyond Chicken.
I love fake meat, so.
She loves fake meat. Don't eat it yet. We're going to eat it at the same time.
Okay.
I bought 6 of these. Maybe you can eat them while we're filming because I don't think I'm so scared. Chicken. KFC, don't sue us.
Chicken.
Eat it.
Okay. I like it.
This is what it looks like on the inside. It really does look like a block of nothing. Woo! I'm gonna be honest. I don't hate it.
I like it. I think it would be better. It's kind of cold.
It's cold. We've had this for an hour.
I feel like it would be better if it was like hot, but I like it.
You know? Okay, I kind of mind it. When I bite into it, it's too solid. It's like I'm scraping a concrete wall or something with my teeth. Not bad. The breading is good. The seasoning's good. I don't like the texture. I don't love biting into it. Probably need some sauce. Probably need some fucking sauce. I'm going to give this 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10 bonkies for the KFC fake nuggets.
I'm going to go 7 or 8 out of 10. I really
That's
like
great.
it.
You can eat them if you want.
Do you want any more of them?
No.
Well, I will eat them.
There's no point in that.
This is turning into a mukbang.
Oh, mukbang?
We should do that sometime. We'll just eat. That'd be great. Or maybe not. What happens? Do they just eat?
They just eat and talk about whatever. Huh. Basically a podcast with food is what a mukbang
Like the
is.
dream.
Trisha Paytas ruined mukbangs for me.
What
Because she does them all the time and I hate her. So it makes me hate them. Because that's like her thing. And I fucking hate Trisha Paytas. Okay. She's so awful at just fuck off. Okay. So KFC chicken. If you like Beyond Meat in whatever capacity, I think you would probably like it.
I really like them. I think Rianne would go ham for these.
Oh my gosh, Rianne can have chicken.
Rianne,
our
get
friend.
on this. You will really like them.
We gotta let her know.
I'm really enjoying this.
We gotta let her know about that. Yeah.
I'll be repurchasing this.
She will be repurchasing that. I will not be. But they're not bad. Okay. Next thing on the agenda is we want to talk about this is like total 180, okay? We want to talk about meditation and manifestation. Because we are the gurus here, okay? This is something that we've been putting into practice since the new year. okay? And we've already noticed a lot of things happen, and I think we should talk about it. Because it's something that's kind of a part of our life now. It's a pretty big part of my life at the current moment, and I'm happy about it.
I try to do it every night before I go to sleep.
I do.
It helps. I feel like, do you feel like you don't have any arms or legs when you're done?
Sometimes, depending on how good it was.
Because I think your dog barking.
It is. Why is it?
But I do it in bed. Like, I lay in bed. And I feel like I don't have a body anymore. Like, I can't feel anything. And I'm like...
See, I can't do it in the bed. I think I'll fall asleep. I do it. I sit on the floor with sometimes my legs are, like, outstretched like this. Or sometimes I'm sitting with my feet touching like this. I can't do it in bed, though.
Because I just get out under my covers. I'm really warm. I'm really comfortable. And it's like, I don't know. It helps me sleep. It helps me sleep.
It helps just to calm you down before bed, you know?
Because, like, before I have, like, all these racing thoughts about the day or what's going to happen tomorrow and blah, 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 blah. Especially if I meditate and I, what's the word? Manifest.
Oh, yes.
Manifest, like, about my anxiety or whatever I'm worried about, you know?
Yeah.
Because then you're like, it's going to be fine. It's going to be good.
Exactly. And that's the mindset you get in right before you go to sleep, which is, it's so helpful. I do it when I get up in the morning and before I go to sleep. I try to stick with it. There are a couple nights where I'm just, like, so tired I literally cannot. I didn't do it last night because I got fucked up. But I usually try in the mornings to either do a specific morning meditation or a manifestation one in the mornings. And then at night, well, I also manifest at night. I don't know. I kind of just do whatever I feel in the moment. Like, when I sit down, I'm like, okay, am I anxious? Let's do one for anxiety. Am I sleepy? Let's do one for, like, depending on if it's the morning and I'm sleepy, maybe like a, powerful, like, manifestation or meditation. And then at night, if I'm, like, you know, anxious about something that's going on the next day, I'll do, like, a calming one, whatever the situation is. Haitian men don't cheat. Okay. Sorry, someone said that. So yeah, I do it twice a day, which might be, like, difficult for people. I feel like if I didn't do it, I would go nuts. But that also can be a lot for other people. Like, I feel like meditation is such a case-by-case basis with people. Like, you gotta just do what fits you. What are my notes? Here we go. Oh, I wanted to, like, encourage people to meditate. Because I think it's such a great thing, at least just to try it. Like, it's not for everybody, and I feel like a lot of people that meditate, like gurus and those people on YouTube will be like, everyone can meditate, and you should do it no matter what. I don't think that's the case. Like, it might not be right for you. It might make you more anxious, because sometimes it makes me more anxious.
I mean, I don't know. I never thought I could do it. Because I thought that I wouldn't be able to focus and that I would have a panic attack because my mind would be left to do whatever it wants.
Yeah.
But that has not been the case.
Right. So, I feel like more people can meditate than they think. But I do think, you know, it might not also, you know. And just because you can meditate, but if it doesn't help you in any way, like, maybe you need to try something else. But there have been a couple times, though, I'm going to be honest, where I was meditating and it did not help at all. And I, like, cut it short. The other night, I forget exactly what it was. Oh, I remember. It was just a couple days ago. I was high, which is hard. Sometimes getting high can make it really, really hard to meditate, and sometimes it can make it 10 times easier and, like, you have an experience. But I was high, and I was getting ready to go to bed, and I was super anxious about the next day. I had a work thing. I didn't know what I was going to wear. I kept coming in your room and being like, does this look good? I didn't know what I was going to wear, and I was really, really anxious about it because I didn't want, like, anything to go down at this work thing. So I was going to bed, and I told myself that I was going to try on outfits after I meditated and before I went to bed. But then I started meditating where I hadn't tried on any outfits yet. I was getting super anxious, and I had to stop because my breathing was so fast. It was getting a little scary. So I think you also have to be careful about when you meditate and what kind of state you're in. If you're high, be careful, because that can really fuck you up. But sometimes it can, like, whoosh, because that's happened to me before. And then other times it will make you breathe like you're, like, dying and you're being shot at. And, like, I feel like people don't want to take the time to do it a lot of times, too. Like, they're like, I don't have the time. You have, ow, God. I hit the table. You have the time.
You have to make the time.
You have it. Even if it's just waking up 10 minutes earlier before you normally do. It's just 10 minutes. That 10 minutes of sleep is not going to do anything for you if you don't have it. It is not going to, like, make or break your day or make or break how tired you are throughout the day. Just get up 10 minutes early and sit down. Or just lay in bed. You lay in bed. Mm-hmm. I can't do that. But I'm sure a lot of people can. And just lay in bed and do it. Or before you go to sleep. And you don't even... A lot of people say you have to do it every day or you really should do it. And I think you should do it every day to get the most out of it. But start off doing it like every couple days and just seeing if you feel better after.
Mm-hmm.
Like meditate in the morning and then, or meditate at night or whatever. And then after that, kind of like consciously notice, I feel more calm today, or I feel less stressed or less overwhelmed or more positive or whatever. And then if it works for you and it's doing you good, then maybe start trying to do it every day. Because it's a lot of fun, girl. Manifesting is fun.
It is fun. And
it's fun to do.
You do it, and then, like, whatever it is, what, like, happens, and then it's better than you had even manifested for.
We gotta get into this. We gotta tell them what's up.
Like, you're really nervous about something, you really, like, you want a new job. And you manifest for it, and then when you go into the job, they're like, do you want to do this? And it's better than what you had even imagined.
Exactly.
What I'm talking about is I did that for a job because I'm starting a new job on Tuesday, and I've been so tore up about money. I'm like broke, as I said earlier.
Broke.
Like, it's gone. I'm living on pennies. And this job, which is a good opportunity, and it pays good, and and I was really nervous about it. And I manifested. I was like, I'm going to get the job. It's going to be fine. And then got an interview. And I manifested about it again. And I went in for the interview. And she was like, because I originally thought I was going to have to work on second shift, which is like going in at like 3:30 or 4 and getting off at like 2 a.m. Which is, I mean, it wouldn't kill me. But it was going to upheave my whole life. And like move everything around. And I was like, well, it's only for a few months. I need the money. I'll do it, whatever. So I go in. And she's like, would you like to work on day shift? And I said, huh? And I was like, yeah, so now I'll be going in at 6 a.m., which is early, but I need to get up.
And we've been getting up at 6 a.m.
Yeah, I'll be going in at 6 a.m. and getting off at 3:30.
Yeah.
And I'll have every weekend off.
And you also said that a lot of new people don't get offered for shift
ever. It's going to be in a hardwood factory for, which is going to be hard work, I know. But it's only for 5 months. And I can do it. And it's going to be good money. And factory work, you almost never get offered first shift.
Yeah.
You always have to do on second or third.
Yeah. That's insane.
We have openings on first shift. I was like,
what? Manifesting.
So, yeah, now I'm working first shift. My mother tells me that the work is less hard on first shift. Also, knock on the wall.
Knock on the wall.
Or on the wood.
Knock on wood.
Whatever.
Yeah.
But.
And then, I think this happened before this. I don't know. It was happening at the same time. I've also obviously been manifesting. We're both manifesting. And I've been manifesting about my future and about the van, the RV. If you don't know, listen to the last episode. We bought an RV. It's a great episode. Go listen to it. I've been manifesting about that. And we went, which we kind of told this story a little bit on the last episode, but I'll tell it a little bit. We went to go look at an RV that was it was not great, but it was like, we can at least check it out, We get there, the guy's not there, or he's in there in his house and he's sleeping. His dog is like attacking my car. We didn't see it. And then that next Monday, I think it was the next day actually, and I've been manifesting about it the night before. The next day I get on Facebook Marketplace and I'm looking, obviously, for the RVs because I did that like almost every day. I see this one, super clean, super nice, like we can afford it. And I message him and he's like, I was literally going to put it in storage tomorrow. And then we get the RV.
Cut the price in half.
Yeah, almost in half. And he was like, I was going to put it in storage tomorrow because I have to move back to New Jersey and I have to be there and I can't be here to sell this. So when that happened, I knew for a fact manifesting is where it's at. It's literally so fun. thinking about your future and how great it's going to be. Which I feel like a lot of people do anyway, but you just have to put the energy behind it that it's going to happen and you're manifesting it. Like daydreaming and manifesting is not the same thing. Daydreaming is like, oh, I wish. Oh, if only I could have this. Manifesting is like, I'm going to get it because it's what is for me.
It's supposed to happen.
Exactly. And you have to believe that in your fucking soul. And if you're manifesting about something that you don't believe in your fucking soul, then that's not the thing you should be manifesting. You got to figure that out. Come on. I'm on my guru shit today. Come on. Sorry, I'm reading my notes. I have a lot of things to say. You can't do it and it won't work if you don't have an open mind about it. You have to believe it'll work. So don't laugh it off.
That was a dig at somebody.
That was a dig, you motherfucker. Oh, I want to talk about what happened yesterday. We went to a bar recently. We need to get out more. We need to do more fun things. It's good for us. Both of us like tend to just stay home and do what's comfortable and whatever. And we don't socialize enough. So we went to a bar a couple days ago called
Kyndra,
right? Okay, we already.
Oh, I thought you said that you were like asking me what the name of it was.
No, I was like, should we say the name? It's called Kyndra's. And we had a really good time. Talked to people, drank some drink.
Drank some drink.
And we had a good time. And I kind of been not necessarily focusing, like manifesting about like going out, but just, kind of going out and like socializing. I've been manifesting about I need to socialize more. Like I can be a people person. I can, be cool and not be weird and awkward. Cool. And, because I can be like that. Oh, God damn it! Okay. You literally kicked the...
Sorry.
It's okay.
We can be cool and we can be fun.
Yeah.
And we can be the laugh of the party. So
exactly. That's what I've been like thinking about. We go to Kegler's. It's great. And then 2 days after we went to Kegler's, I'm driving down the road. The owner of Kegler's is driving in front of me, and his license plate, where I can see because he's in front of me, it says Kegler. And I was just like, I'm kidding! That's right. Manifesting is for me. And manifesting is for you. Give it a try.
Give it a try.
And if you don't want to sit in the quiet, or because I can't do that, do guided meditations.
Yeah.
Guided meditations are where it's at. It's good for beginners if you've never done it before. It's literally someone talking to you almost the entire time. And they're telling you exactly what to do. They're reminding you to focus on your breath, which is it's very easy to forget. To just let your thoughts wander. So they're constantly, giving you advice, telling you what to do. And it's great. And you should try it. And let us know if something crazy happened to you. And see. I feel like I'm a preacher on a evangelical.
Are you gonna be? But that would make me Tammy Faye. But I feel like you want to be Tammy Faye.
No, but you're Tammy Faye.
I am one.
Yes. You're Tammy Faye.
I love Tammy Faye.
You are Tammy Faye.
Let's get my eyelashes out.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
Oh, Tammy Faye.
Okay, what do you want to talk about next? You talked about your job.
Yay.
Should we talk about last night? What happened last night?
Yes.
Something happened last night.
In our lives, in Natalie's life. I was asleep for this. Although you should have woken me up.
I should have. So something awful happened to me last night. So we had movie night, and we was smoking it up, okay? I hope I don't get in trouble for this.
Smoking it up?
Yeah.
I wasn't.
She was not. Janet, she wasn't.
I have to pass a drug test.
Candace, she was not smoking it up. I was smoking it up with somebody else. Wink. And I'm passing the instrument to the other person. And a bunch of ash.
It falls like apart.
Like ash, and like it might have been a little more than ash. Fell on the floor. And in my mind, I was somewhere else. I was in a different plane last night. I did not even know what was happening. So I see my dog, little Shelby dog.
Little Shelby dog?
Little Shelby dog. I see her eating this ash, and I'm like,
eating this ass.
No, I see her eating this ash, and I'm like, I really hope this doesn't do anything. But I'm too gone to have done anything. And by the time I noticed, she'd already eaten it. She was like licking the floor clean with it. And so a couple hours pass. We take our friend home. When we come back, I'm getting ready to go to bed. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning. Go in my bedroom.
Shelby's puked.
There is vomit. There's
big piles of puke on Natalie's
bed. Piles. It's not like a liquidy vomit. It's like a
chunk.
It's like
I'm gonna throw up. You almost threw up.
I almost threw up last night like 3 times.
I was standing in the doorway, and Natalie's cleaning up. She's like, huh.
It smelled. It's never smelled like that before. I've never seen my dog throw up like this before. It looked like refried beans.
Oh, Natalie, don't say that.
It looked like refried beans had come out of like a tube, and someone went like, and it came out of a tube, and there was just a pile of it. And I'm cleaning it up, and it's like flaking. I don't know why it was flaking. I clean it all up. I throw it down the trash. I mean, I throw it in the toilet. I don't put it in the trash. That would stink. I put it in the toilet, flush the toilet, go to clean my blankets because they're disgusting, obviously. Put them in the washer. I come back upstairs, and you, like, as soon as I got up the stairs, you closed the doors of your room. You were going to bed. Good night. It was late. And I'm like, my dog just threw this up. I'm going to go check on her, make sure she didn't throw up somewhere else. So I walk into the living room, still high as a kite. Walk into the living room. My dog is laying there, sprawled out. And I'm like, when the fuck does she ever sit like this? This doesn't make any sense. And she wouldn't move. She would not get up. I picked her up, carried her to my bedroom. We're going to bed. I'm thinking maybe she's just fucking tired or something, whatever. And when I sit her down on the bed, I look at my arm because it's wet. She is slobbering profusely. It's like a fucking faucet has turned on in her mouth. She's just bleh. And I'm like, okay. Maybe she has an upset tummy. She's just nervous. Like, she just doesn't feel good. She's slobbering because she's nervous because something's not right. Okay, we can take, it's fine. She'll be better by the morning. So I do my nighttime routine, get in the bed. She won't move. When I get in the bed, she always does that. So I have to move her away. Still slobbering. And she's like sitting on the bed and she's not moving a muscle. And she's just looking at me with these depressed eyes and it almost looks like she's crying. And then throughout the night, she like did all this weird shit. She was sitting on her butt and she had her paws like sitting up with her 2 front paws. And then she started going like this, like sliding down until she was laying completely flat and she was trying to go to sleep. Her eyes were huge. She was sleeping with her eyes open. Her breathing was so slow. I thought she's fucking dying. I'm like, she is dying. And right before she slid down, when she was still like sitting up like this, she started swaying back and forth.
She just got really, really, really high.
She got so high, and I was so high, and I thought she was dying. So I stayed up with her until almost 5:30. No, it was 5:30. It wasn't almost. 5:30. I stayed up every 20 minutes, checking her breathing, making sure she's not dead on my fucking bed. Oh! And then at 5:30, she was laying against my leg. She hadn't moved all night. At 5:30 in the morning, she gets up, walks around the bed, changes her position, and goes back to sleep. And at that point, I was like, okay, she's better, obviously, because she's walking and moving. And then this morning, she was fine. And she's okay. But my dog got so high, and it scared the shit out of me. And I thought she was dying. So that was my Friday night.
I'm really sorry. You should have woke me up.
I should have, because I'm the only person that's seen this, and I wish you would have seen it. Because she looked crazy. She looked like she was dying of, like, kidney failure. It was like she was gone. She was like...
Is that the face she makes when you die of kidney failure? They just...
and she was breathing so slow. Oh, my God. But she just
I just made the most awful joke. Not about your dog.
Okay.
What about people with kidney failure? That's what the people who do dialysis, that's the only face they can make.
My dog, God bless her. But she's doing okay today.
She's good.
She's fine. I was like looking up, I was like, what? Because I remembered she ate that ash. And I was like, in the back of my head, when it first started happening, I was like, is she high right now? So I looked it up, and all of her symptoms, all the things, that was what it was. It's like, they can become depressed. They will slobber everywhere. They are probably fucking acting weird right now.
That's what it said on the internet.
They're probably acting really fucking weird. And if they are, they're probably just high. And you gotta get over it. And then I looked it up, and it was like everywhere that I was clicking on, I was like, if it's a small dog, you're fucked! If it's a small dog, they might die! I was like, oh shit! And yeah. They were like, you should go to the vet! Don't worry about the police!
Don't worry about the
That's what it said. It was like, don't worry if you're gonna get in trouble. Your pet's health is of the utmost importance. And I was like,
where's your pet gonna live if you get arrested?
Exactly.
That was really dramatic.
Exactly. Okay. What should we do next? We have a jam-packed episode. We don't even know what to talk about. Ha 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 ha. My notes are working perfectly. Let's talk about the character quiz because that is blowing up everywhere. You've probably seen the TikToks.
Is it really all over TikTok?
Yes.
I haven't seen anything about it.
It's all over my For You page. The 5,000 character quiz. It's like people will post TikToks and be like, "Oh, there's a quiz with 5,000 characters. I wonder who we got." And then it's like the worst people. They should be like, damn. But we took it, and I want to talk about the results. Do you want to do yours first?
Yeah, I'll do it right now.
It's a test online. Okay, you can look this up. You can do it yourself. Let us know the results. I want to know. Okay, comment on something on our Instagram. Let me know. Message us, whatever. It's a test with 5,000 personalities of TV shows and movies, and it tells you who you're most like. What's your results?
My first person was Hannah Horvath from Girls. I've never seen Girls.
Not either.
I'm gonna call Ashton later because she watches Girls for Adam Driver, so she knows. She'll know. I'm gonna call Ashton and see if this is a cool person.
Are these your top people?
Yes.
Okay.
She was my top one, and then I got Milhouse from The Simpsons.
That's kind of funny.
That's kind of funny. I've got Sookie St. James from Gilmore Girls.
I got her too.
I love her.
She wasn't one of my top, but
I love her. It's Melissa McCarthy, from Gilmore Girls. I got Janet Hamilton from Awkward, which is a show for MTV that I've never watched.
Okay.
And then let's see. We'll see the first. I also got Ross Geller, which I'm
a lot of people got
not loving. I got Liz Lemon
from 30 Rock.
I got Sheldon Cooper.
See, that one throws me off some.
I got.
Oh my God! You got John Dorian from Scrubs.
Is that good?
I love Scrubs. I didn't know you got John Dorian.
Yeah. I got the guy from Scrubs.
Oh my God! You are so like him.
Am I really?
I think so.
Yay! I'm glad you like him, and then I act like him. What's he like?
Dumb. No, he's really, really funny. He's a little skittish.
Yeah.
He's a little awkward, but
Yeah.
in like an endearing way.
Yeah.
And he likes to have a good time. And he's really funny.
Yay!
He's really funny. And he gets in like all these crazy situations. He just does.
I want to watch Scrubs. I feel like I would
You've
really.
never seen Scrubs?
No, I've never watched it. But I didn't feel like I
We're
would
about to
really
have
like
a fucking marathon. It's one of the greatest sitcoms ever.
I'll have to watch it.
Turk! You can be George Jordan, I'm a Turk!
Okay! I also got Tina Belcher.
Yes, now that's fucking accurate.
Who are yours?
Okay, I'm gonna put a photo up. So if you're watching the video, guess what? You get Jesus. You get a little photo. Thank you, motherfucker. So these are my results. This is fucking ridiculous.
I think it's really accurate.
This is fucking ridiculous.
It's so like Bob and Brian are the ones that stick out the most
Fucking
to me.
Brian from Family Guy.
That is so funny.
Brian is pretty cool though.
That is
cool.
so. He's a writer.
Mysterious. He's mysterious.
He's a writer.
That's great. That's great. I did not know that. I got Brian. I got Linda Belcher from Bob's Burgers. I got motherfucking Liz Lemon, which I agree with, and I mean, she's not a perfect, but I'm not perfect either. Except I am. I'm just kidding. I got Liz Lemon and Bob Belcher.
Which I think that's I feel like that's very accurate.
No, if I feel like people should do this before we go on dates with people. Because that says a lot about you. Because I see people, there's a bunch, hang on, I'm taking this off the screen. Oh my God. There is some that are scary. I saw one TikTok where this guy got the Joker. And you don't go after him. Don't chase him.
Some people want to, though.
There was one girl that had really, really bad ones. Like you do not want to talk to her.
What were they?
I forget. They were so bad.
Is it like evil people?
No, it was like annoying people.
Oh.
It was like annoying people.
Oh, no.
Yeah. But take the quiz. It's a lot of fun. And let us know what you got. Let us know if you got any people
bad
like
people
us.
Or good people.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
Let us know if you suck.
So I don't have to talk to you.
Yeah, exactly. So we don't have to message you back. Just let me know in advance, please. We are running low on time.
Run.
It's almost been an hour.
Run.
Okay. Did you guys know Betty White had a stroke and that's why she died?
I thought you were going to say, did you know Betty White died? And I said,
Everyone knows. Well, they didn't post the cause of death when she died, I'm sure. If you know about it, you knew that was the case. They didn't say she had a stroke.
And then she died 6 days later.
Yeah, she died 6 days after.
They said that she was alert and like okay, like it wasn't.
That's good.
She wasn't in like a lot of pain or anything.
Yeah.
So
R.I.P. Betty White.
Love Betty White.
I'm still talking about it.
I heard that her last word was Alan.
I know. I heard it too.
That was her late husband.
I know.
Which is
They are together.
Oh yeah.
See, that's the thing about this is turning into a very existential topic
about the afterlife.
Because I don't know.
I think they're together in their. I don't know about the. I just can't imagine that when we die, it's just nothingness. So I feel like something's happening, and like we saw that thing about Jennifer Lawrence saying the afterlife is just like humanity's narcissism about thinking we can't exist, but
which is a good point.
It's a good point, but I just feel like, I feel like it's not just for people, the afterlife, because I feel like I don't know. Every living thing is a spirit, I think.
Yeah, but the idea of an afterlife is for humans.
Yeah.
Like, animals have no concept of the afterlife, or, like, they don't worry about if there is one, because they can't.
But, I mean, maybe it's because they know better? I don't know.
They know better? In what do you mean?
I don't know.
I'm torn. I don't know. Some days I 100% agree with Jennifer Lawrence, and I think a lot of the hype around the afterlife, that's a weird thing to say, the afterlife hype, I think a lot of that stems from narcissism.
Yeah. Of like humans thinking that nothing can exist without them.
But then it's like, how does a soul die?
That's what I mean.
Like,
that's what
how
I'm
does that
saying.
happen?
I feel like, and this goes back to like reincarnation. Maybe I do believe in reincarnation. I feel like, well, I don't know, because you're different. You're a unique, like, no one's ever been like you before, and no one will ever be like you again.
Yeah.
But maybe, like,
I think maybe we're just floating up there. Like, our souls, like, we have no physical body, and we're just, like, floating, and we, like, have energy.
I mean, maybe they can change. Maybe they just, like, gain a little knowledge or something every time from every life, and that's how you change.
Well, see, I don't know if I believe in reincarnation. I don't know. Some days I do, and some days I don't. I don't know.
Because, like, I don't know, if you have your one life, does your soul just, like, has it done its time and then it doesn't go to any more bodies?
See, sometimes, like, what I'm saying is, like, when we die, like, our souls, they go up into the universe or whatever.
Because maybe that's what it is.
I don't necessarily believe in heaven, like, oh, we're going to go up there, there's going to be a great place, we're going to have a mansion and everything we want, and all our family's there, and blah, blah, blah. I don't know about that. But I do, if there is an afterlife, I think it's probably just our souls going up into the universe, wherever we come from, whatever energies we come from, and we're just like a ball of energy. I don't even know if we're conscious. I don't know if we have thoughts. I don't know. But I think there's something after, maybe. I don't know! But is that just optimism? I don't know!
I just feel like, because I don't want to be because I think everything can be and exist without us. Like, humans are so unnecessary to the world that we live on. Like, we honestly do more harm than good. So it's not like something can't exist without us. It's just like, I don't know, the spark, the thing that makes you is so, like, crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, how does that just go away?
I mean, that's like your soul.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if a soul can die. But I do think, yeah, the earth can survive without us. Like, it's not, the fact that there's an afterlife doesn't mean that life in general or whatever, whoever, what the fuck happened created us. That doesn't mean that that's narcissistic. I think our belief in the afterlife is narcissistic, possibly.
I also agree.
Okay,
but maybe I don't know. I just think I don't know. I think there's got to be something, whatever it is.
I don't think it's like heaven. My grandma told me I could have anything I want in heaven when I was little, and I was like, so I could just have a grilled cheese whenever. And I feel like the afterlife is maybe more complicated than that.
Yeah.
Okay, people. I feel like y'all are giving D- work in the afterlife situation.
A lot of religions use the afterlife as a way to control people and to, spark fear into people into doing like whatever
which is ridiculous.
You want. That's just religion in general. Just
That's
a bunch of fear mongering, but
pretty much, got a gun to your head, but hey, amen and hallelujah.
That was a big segue.
Hey, motherfucker, I'm here to talk about some shit. Okay, let's go to opinion time. We have a lot of opinions, and we're gonna run through them pretty quick. This is this week's opinion time. That was my little intro. How'd that go? Okay. First question. This is not really okay. Opinion time is not really opinion time. It's more like random shit happened, and let's just
talk about it.
Talk about it for a couple minutes. Number one, this was a question I thought of a lot this week. How does everyone have the same time? Like on their watch and their phones, their computers. Did we just start out at did some man just be like, because it was a man. It was a man walking around saying, I know the time in 1702. They knew time back then, though. I don't know. How did they do that? Who started it?
When the clock was first made.
Who started, who was like, oh, it's 1:23 in the afternoon and 23 seconds. And then we just went from there. We could be wrong this whole time, and we would never know. And it's the whole world. Time affects everybody. That's one thing that affects everybody is time and COVID. So yeah, how did we do that? That's mine. When fat people get skinny and then become fat phobic, I fucking hate that. And shut up! Just stop talking about bodies. Stop talking about bodies. Why do we need to talk about it?
I don't know, because people are just assholes.
Not that you can't appreciate and love your body. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying quit talking about it and
if you look at someone's body and you think that's not what I approve of, just shut up. Why do you? Every time I see a man with a mullet, I don't tell him he looks like an inbred, but I think it. But I don't have to.
But we don't have to
say it. I don't have to be a bully.
But especially weight. You should not have an opinion on anybody else's body.
Yeah, just leave it alone.
Anybody.
Just don't say anything. Just don't say anything.
Talk about your own and love your own and hype it up. That's great.
You talk about how much you love your body 24/7.
Oh my god! But when these people they get on TikTok, it's always the fucking TikTok, and they used to be fat, then they got skinny, and they get on TikTok and they're like, guys, it's not that hard. Guys, it's not that hard. If I can do it, you can do it. It's not that hard. You're just lazy. Shut up! You don't about to die. Just hush. Clicking on TikTok and saying anything. TikTok is for dumb shit.
It's for funsies. And for edits of your favorite celebrity. That's what TikTok is for.
But just stop. Just stop.
I think things like that should be for a way to make someone smile, for me to laugh.
Exactly.
So why do you?
I've
never understood the concept of just do you think anybody cares what your opinion is? How
not on my body.
How unaware do you have to be this person 5,000 miles away is really gonna like what I have to say? you know what I'm saying? Who has the time to comment on people's stuff like that? I barely even comment if I like something.
I comment sometimes, but very rarely.
I mean,
and it is only if I like something.
Why are you putting so much effort into being hateful? You must be a really sad person.
Exactly. Next topic. You ever seen a TikTok when someone feels like they ate it up and you feel so bad, but you want to be supportive, but you hate it? I'm talking about thirst traps, people. You ever seen a cringy thirst trap?
Yeah.
It'll ruin your whole fucking day. Seeing somebody be like, you want it? And it's it's maybe I don't right now, but maybe later. The new Batman has been rated PG-13.
I'm really disappointed.
And I'm very sad.
I wanted it to be rated R. I wanted to see his butt.
I wanted to...
I did want to see his butt. I thought there was going to be a sex scene in it between him and somebody. I'm sure there would be. And I was like, Robert Pattinson.
2 different mind tracks.
What did you think?
I was like, I want it to be bloody and gory.
Well, that too. But
I want it to be like... It
was like...
I'm glad you wanted to see his butt. Moving on.
What?
Moving on. The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air is getting a reboot.
Is it going to be good?
I hope. They better do it justice.
I think it's going to be serious this time.
Probably.
I've heard that it's going to be like...
It'll probably be good.
For reals.
It'll probably be good. Fuck Bob Saget.
I thought you were saying Bob Belcher.
No.
And I was like, what?
Fuck Bob Saget. Quit posting memorials and testimonies like we're at fucking church.
He's so
Bob
gross.
Saget was a fucking pedophile, and I hate his guts, and I'd spit on him if he was here. And why did he die? I don't know.
Why did he?
Like, he just died in the hotel room? Great. That was a great...
That's really weird.
Yeah, he probably... I don't know.
I feel like they're hiding something.
Oh, they're definitely hiding... Well, yeah. It's Bob Saget. He was into weird shit. Probably hiding a lot of things. Golden Girls spinoff is on Hulu. It's all Betty White. Go watch it. Thanks. Kristen Stewart didn't get nominated for a SAG award for Spencer, and I'm really fucking pissed about it. Okay. That was awkward. Okay. Review time. You guys know we love movies.
We're having to run. We're running.
We're running. Okay, review time. You know we love movies. We love talking about movies, and we're going to talk about some new ones that we saw recently. Let's talk about Tick, Tick, Boom.
I really liked it. I didn't like a lot of the music because I don't particularly love Lin-Manuel Miranda. I'm not a fan.
I don't love his writing. I
I liked Encanto. Encanto was really good, but I don't particularly love his stuff.
I don't like his
There was a few songs that were really good in it.
There was 2 for me.
But Andrew Garfield was fabulous in it.
Andrew Garfield's acting was great. If you don't know what it's about Jonathan Larson. He made Rent, and he's a genius. And blah, blah, blah.
He's also dead.
He died. Spoiler alert. Sorry. But yeah, it follows him writing one of his musicals that never really took off, and it also focuses on like NYC stuff. He lived in New York City, all the hardships
during
AIDS.
The AIDS pandemic.
All of his friends in the LGBTQ plus community were dying, and it was a bad time. He was like constantly going to funerals and all that stuff. That's what it's about. If you like musicals, definitely watch it. If you don't, give it a shot and be careful because you might hate it.
I love musicals, but I don't. I feel like it's blasphemy for when you're like, I don't love Lin-Manuel Miranda because everybody loves his stuff.
I don't.
Everybody loves Hamilton. I did not. I could not watch it.
I don't like the songs.
Like In the Heights.
Into In the Heights the most, but I still didn't watch it because I don't really want to.
Anyway,
I gave it a 3 out of 5 bonkies.
I really liked it. I'll give it a 4.
Gotcha. And you heard it here first.
I love Andrew Garfield.
I also like, because he ends up dying. Obviously, I mean, you probably know already.
He doesn't die in it.
No. If you like musicals, you probably know about him, obviously, and you know that he died. But he died of a brain aneurysm the night before Rent.
Rent was like, it was like the very first show or something. Yeah. And he never got to see it perform, like take off.
Yeah. And I think it's a really good, like, message in the movie. Like, you're never guaranteed the next second, literally the next second of your life. You could die. This sounds awful, but you could die right now.
You die instantly.
But you are not. And the fact that not only you are safe, and obviously this doesn't happen every day. I'm not saying, like, life is perfect and everything like that. I'm not saying that. But, like, today, if you and all your friends and all your family all lived a whole 24 hours, that is such a miraculous thing. It really is. So, yeah, be grateful. I want to do the other movie review real quick, and then I'll do the other thing. I watched the 355. If you didn't know, it's got a bunch of awesome ladies in it, and it's an action movie. I went to go see it because I am gay, and I love all those actresses.
Because I'm gay.
This is a bad movie. This is a really bad movie. The whole thing is, they're all like agents from different
countries, nations.
Yes, they're like intelligence agents, like spies and stuff. And so there's this device that some kid made that literally just looks like a fucking hard drive thing that you plug into the computer, and then you can control everything in the whole entire world, like technology wise.
You like to make planes blow up
Yeah.
and like cars crash.
You can do anything. You can do literally anything.
And that's ridiculous.
And that's the whole movie. And so these different ladies from these different countries are trying to get it for their government, you know, so it doesn't fall in the wrong hands. So that's the movie, and it sucks. Jessica Chastain is in it, and her and Sebastian Stan are supposed to be a thing. He turns out to be a bad guy. They have zero chemistry. Every time they were on screen together, I fucking hated it, and I wanted to die. They couldn't even fucking talk to each other, and it was so weird. Oh, it was weird. They were like, I love you. You're gonna get married. Shut up.
And the thing is that these are great actors.
It's the writing. The writing is so bad. The writing is so bad.
Like, all the actors in it are
great.
good actors.
Literally top tier people.
But,
the writing sucks, and the acting sucks because the writing sucks. And I wanted to talk about this because I feel like it's important to talk about. In Hollywood, I feel like it's a trend right now for male directors to
cast a bunch of women.
To direct a female-driven movie and to throw it together and spin on it and stomp on it and then release it and then be like, oh, look, I'm such a progressive man. Look what I've done. And it's the shittiest fucking movie because they don't put any fucking effort into it because they're like, oh, it's just a woman's movie. Oh, I don't have to. Shut up. Put the same amount of effort into a woman-led action movie or any movie that you put in other things. Like, specifically the action genre. Like James Bond and Indiana Jones and shit. Put the same amount of effort into movies like the 355 because it would have been so fucking good. So the action sequences, though, in the 355 were not that bad. I like some of it. I like some of the directing. It was cool. The perspective, like the camera's like sometimes like right behind their shoulder while they're like, wah, wah, and it's kind of cool sometimes. But I wanted to kill myself most of the time. I gave it a 1.5 out of 5 bonkies.
I did not see it.
She didn't come. That's fine. You listened to some of it. I listened to The Weeknd's new album.
Good.
Very quickly, my favorites were Take My Breath and Sacrifice, and the last one by Jim Carrey, which is Phantom Regret by Jim.
Wait, is Sacrifice the one that sounds like Michael Jackson?
Yes.
What? No.
It's a very, 80s pop Michael Jackson club disco.
It's very good.
It's very, very good. I gave it a 7 out of 10 bonkies, and if you like The Weeknd, you'll definitely like it. If you don't like The Weeknd, give it a shot, because I normally don't, and I love that album. And it was
really
great.
Good.
And that's what we did this week.
We did that. So, there you go.
Thanks for joining. We gotta fucking go. We gotta get out of here. I gotta go do something.
I'm gonna make a chicken wrap.
I think I'm gonna,
Oh, you know?
I'm gonna go feed my dog some more. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Don't call me. Thanks for watching. Get your painting.
Oh, wait.
Get your painting. We gotta plug our shit. This woman is a painter and an artist. Get in here.
So, I've been depressed, as you may know.
She's been depressed.
And I haven't painted in a century. Because, depressed. And I painted this, and it's not my favorite. It's not the best.
It's still really good.
But here we go.
Look at that.
I feel like you're not. Can you get it?
Yeah, it's literally showing it
I
right
don't know.
now.
Okay. Yeah.
Tell them where you can follow your art Instagram to get some
Pete_curiosity on Instagram. Follow me and buy something for me.
Buy something for her.
Poor.
She has an Etsy store. Go buy it.
So poor.
Be sure to follow us on Instagram and TikTok at A Good Podcast 69. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's called Nat and Steph. We have an RV tour video out. By the time you're listening to this, the video is out right now. Go to our YouTube channel. It's called Nat and Steph. Watch it. Watch all our videos. They're really funny. You'll love them. Okay? And go to our Instagram and check out our merch. We have long sleeve shirts. We have crew necks, hoodies, t-shirts, stickers, hats, flip-flops we still have. We have mugs. They are really cute. Go check out our stuff. And we'll see you guys in the next episode. Thank you so much for joining.
Bye.
Peace out. Love you.
Love you.
Have a great day.